I'm Kimingi Davis Martin, a student at the University of Nairobi, and I'm Kenyan.
Pursuing what?
Pursuing geospatial engineering.
Well, welcome to Afrika Tuungane. As I said, this is Africa Month. We are talking about Africa.
Thank you.
We are promoting intra-African tourism, intra-African travel, intra-African trade, and most importantly, African unity. So question one for you.
Yeah.
If today you're given a chance to choose one African country to go there as a tourist, so which country are you going to?
Kigali,
Rwanda.
Yeah.
Why Rwanda? What do you like about Rwanda?
It's a peaceful country, it's a beautiful country. I hear that it's the most cleanest country in Africa, I hear. I hear that I want to see how it changed from the dark past that you know that Rwanda had in the genocide. I want to see the steps that they are making in overcoming that and becoming a successful African country. Yeah.
Great. Talk to us about that one African country that you don't know much about, maybe just the name, but which you have a lot of interest in. So given a chance, you'd want to know more about it, explore, and maybe visit someday. Which is that African country?
Morocco. I want to go to the city of Marrakesh and see that city. Yeah, I want to go to Morocco.
Specifically because of Marrakesh?
Yeah, specifically because of Marrakesh. I hear they have a very rich culture. The culture is mixed with the Arab culture, bringing something authentic. I want to go and experience that.
Great. This being Africa Month, let's talk about African leadership. I'd want you as a young person, as a professional, as an upcoming engineer, I'd want you to address the African Union, specifically the African Union Assembly of Heads of State and Government, the highest decision-making body in Africa. What would you want them to do or to see them doing for Africa, Africans, and most importantly for young people like you?
I would want for them to create policies that inculcate a thinking into our leadership, where our leaders will want to remove the general citizenry out of poverty and not just enriching a few minority. I want the leadership to work and strive, asking themselves, how can we bring these people out of poverty? How can we do this and this and this? I want for them to make policies that will help we young upcoming surveyors, we young upcoming professionals to be able to get into the market in a slow but sure and a sustainable manner, so that we can be able to enrich ourselves for the future. You know, we are the future of Africa. Africa is going to have a workforce that's coming from us, the young people. They should look at us, the young people. Yes.
Great. On African unity, one of our missions as Afrika Tuungane, we are petitioning the AU Assembly of Heads of State and Government to have Kiswahili introduced in the education curriculum across Africa in a bid to have a language that can unite Africans, a common language, and a lingua franca. You realize Africa, we don't have a common language. We use colonial languages, the likes of English, French, Portuguese, Arabic, Spanish, all of those colonial languages. So we want Kiswahili to be introduced in the school systems across Africa to unite Africans, so we can do business and generally unite all Africans. So do you support us in this petition?
I support us in this petition. I support us in this petition because the language will be the first step, not the only step, but will be the first step in bringing unity to Africa, because we've been talking about destroying these borders that were set in Berlin. But before we get to that, maybe we should all talk the same language. Yeah, I support that very much.
Great. Asante sana. One last question. Talk to us about something you like about your fellow Kenyans. Nini unapenda kuhusu wa Kenya wenzako ambayo ungependa other Africans to emulate?
Kenyans are very expressive. You won't step on the toe of a Kenyan and a Kenyan will keep quiet. Kenyans are very expressive. They'll speak out for their right and the right of other Kenyans. If I'm being oppressed over here, it won't be upon me only to say that I'm being oppressed. Every other Kenyan will come in and say, you're being oppressed, let's help you. That's what I love about Kenyans. They always defend their own.